Hey there! Today is all about working your prospect list. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify individuals and families that will get the most benefit from our community engagement programs. You'll understand the different types of questions that will help build stronger connections and begin tracking activity and staying in contact with your prospects. To start, let's define it. A prospect is just a person. On paper, it's the name, phone number, and a few other details that we'll get to later. Prospects are all around you. They're relatives, friends, members of professional organizations, other parents, and neighbors. The list goes on and on. There's no shortage of people to connect with, so we must be intentional about how we make those connections. Whether you ask directly or use some additional context to start a conversation, it is important that you take the time to listen and learn the top priority for your prospect. Be clear about the reason that you want to connect, but be open to different perspectives around what is most important. Open-ended and closed-ended questions are the two types of questions you can ask that will help you build trust and move towards making an invitation or introduction. Open-ended questions cannot be answered in a word or two and are usually used to gather information when you want the other person to do more of the talking. Listening to how these questions are answered will give you the opportunity to get to know your prospect better. These are usually questions that start with the words what or how. Closed-ended questions can be answered in one word, usually yes or no, and are used to confirm understanding and ensure clarity. We usually ask these questions when we're ready to move on to another topic or go deeper in the conversation. These questions are great for making sure that everyone is on the same page in a group discussion. Both types of questions are necessary and add to an effective conversation that strengthens relationships. However, keep in mind, after all this great conversation, it's critical that we deliver on our commitments. Not every conversation will end in a future task being set, but following up on the ones that do is vitally important. Follow-up is critical to building strong relationships that last. Empty offers to make valuable introductions or invitations can damage relationships and hurt your credibility. To keep from forgetting, use a calendar to track past conversations and set deadlines. Staying consistent will help you maintain trust with everyone you get connected.